I genuinely don't remember what the last part of the story even entailed, so I guess we'll go find out. Still haven't done part 2 of Danny's side quest yet. Nope.
Whoa.
I have
Looks
not.
like
Should
the
I have?
battle here was intense.
Do I need to? Should I go do that first? I mean, it's too late now.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
I can't imagine Fuxuan obeying orders to the word.
Indeed. Since General Tingyun tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights, he must have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the general didn't make us go with the knights.
There we go.
Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people. It's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights.
Emanator of abundance. Is that the big titty lady?
For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
That's a little edgy. Tingyun's like, yeah, all these people dying? I see it happen every day.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
No, for real though. He's like, yeah, it's not that bad. People dying every day. Yeah, it's not that bad. I've seen worse.
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Seems to me her troops are wiped out.
Hey, whose side are you on? I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
All right.
Be careful. Look, there's someone over there.
On the monster's rigid body, several conspicuous wounds are shrinking at the speed of discernible to the naked eye. Despite the absence of any vital signs, you sense that the monster in front of you is not completely dead.
Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
Healers are the enemy! Down with abundance!
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements.
Don't test me.
Tingyun is truly running out of options.
I can beat you up, lady. Don't test me.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us.
Oh. Oh, she's part of Sanctus Medicus.
And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
No! No! The Cloud Knights!
I can't control myself anymore!
What is Sanctus Medicus anyways? They believe in abundance and they want to convert everyone into being Mara-struck so that they can live forever.
The lives of short-lived
Oh my God.
species are so fleeting.
Oh, these are new enemies.
Why seek death?
Doggos? That's so cool.
Yes!
Yeah, doggos. Oh my God, they do so much damage. What? What? What?
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Tingyun. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
So Dan Shu kind of like took the opposite route of like, rather than getting rid of abundance and getting rid of like her long life, if she prays more and devotes herself more to abundance in Yaoshi,
Time to do something.
then she'll be blessed with immortality. So like she went the opposite route of like thinking that it's a curse, but more so thinking that it's a blessing, but she needs more of it. I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't really remember. It was a long time ago.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Nah, man, he's gone.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer.
They converted him! No!
Go! The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
It really is an MLM. This is just an involuntary MLM. Don't waste your time. I already signed the contract. I already have 500 dieting tea packets in my basement. He stops talking. It could be because he's exhausted or he's waiting for you to leave him be.
Let's go.
Damn, boy, what you doing there? I'm sorry.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this?
Its armor is covered in sword marks, but the strange thing is that these marks all came from the deceased's own weapon. Oh. That's kinda dark. I'm just gonna book it. I'm gonna fucking book it. I'm not here! 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 Alright, we're good. We're good. Safe!
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
Fuxuan was here.
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance.
Was Welt not with us when we dealt with Dan Shu?
The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Yes, Grandpa.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
It's time to be Detective Conan. Gonna investigate. There's a ghastly paleness in the face of this resident Cloud Knight. As you approach him, he nods his head in salute.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat.
How's the situation?
We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
They became Mara-struck. There was a wounded warrior that didn't make it back to his unit.
Thanks for your intel. I'll dispatch someone immediately. The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human. lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Yeah, there's no time for small talk. Anyways, here's all this lore. A Cloud Knight is standing next to a captive. He steps aside as you explain your identity and show him the General's order.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
About the Stellarons.
That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
You know, if we hadn't dealt with Belobog before, this would be a sign of insanity.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance.
About the Ambrosial Arbor.
So you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot
I'm
recall.
still sus about
Sanctus
Tingyun.
Medicus, the abundance, gifted the ambrosial arbor
Because
to the
Tingyun
Xianzhou
seemed
law
very
firm.
happy that the Ambrosial Arbor
With
came
that
back.
sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era.
How dare you suspect a Foxian beauty? I'm sorry, you're right. My bad, pretty privilege. Of course, she can never do anything wrong.
You've
She's
seen
too
the
pretty.
fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the ambrosial arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent.
Rambling
The Cloud Knights will
rodent.
root all of you out soon.
Shut it, rambling rodent. What did you do to these Cloud Knights?
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus. To eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence. A life of true freedom.
Yeah, we cured them, but I don't want to be cured myself.
I see a desire
I'm
for
good.
power in your eyes.
They can be fucked up.
This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
I'm good, dude. I'm really good.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
I don't have any more questions.
Master Diviner, you're back.
Fuxuan!
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
You kept us waiting, alright.
I was merely being courteous. According to my divination, you've hardly been here long.
Actually, I've been here forever. Thank you. You kept me waiting for a full 5 minutes. How dare you?
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, What's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
Is this a segue into us joining the fray? Just ask for our help already. Come on. Chop chop, man. We don't have all day.
It would seem you came prepared.
Hurry it up! I know where this is going.
The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair and there's no need for the Express to get involved." And now here we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Why is she smiling? Yes, Tingyun. She has a shit-eating grin on her face right now.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Tingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
Are we going on a spy mission?
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most
Are we
vital
going
commission.
undercover? Wait, hold on one sec. There's a chest over here.
After
Okay,
all,
sorry, I'm coming.
it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. They also developed many incredible technologies from the tree
Big
itself.
boy.
But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve's Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed.
Oh.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara.
Oh, so we're going on a secret spy mission. We're going in and infiltrating the base to go get rid of the mist. And then everyone will be okay.
Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse
are
the
gonna
elixir
be a
crucibles
super
and
secret
stop the
spy.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
The smoke can't affect us.
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights.
Oh.
The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species. I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time.
This is the only way. This is the way. This is the way.
Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I mean, we kinda gotta, since, you know, we're the only ones who can do it, so... It is what
I will
it
come
is.
at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Turn off 3 small elixir crucibles. Okay.
Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
That's kind of sus. Huh. That's a little bit weird. That's a little bit strange. What if Tingyun is lying about being a long-life species? Thinking.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
Alright, where's the next one? I'm trying to speedrun this. Wait, this was already off.
Turn it off!
Sorry, I did the wrong thing. I thought it was already, I thought it, okay, my bad.
Who goes there?
I'm not here. Oh, fuck. Okay, where am I going next? Up. I'm not here.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons.
Is this Dan Shu?
Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Dan Shu. It's you.
Oh shit, it is Dan Shu!
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't...
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Hear me out. Boys, hear me out. Maybe abundance isn't that bad. You know, I'm having second thoughts here.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species.
Yeah, she might still be blind, but holy fuck, dude, she got a glow up.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the ambrosial arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Luofu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer, suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the ambrosial arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Listen, I'm convinced. Yes, mommy.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Oh my god, dude. Why is her outfit so hot? Dude, she's got a whole armpit showing. And a hip window? Who designed this?
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
I finally understand abundance. So that's what they mean by abundance. Oh, I finally understand. Tingyun, might be dead.
Let's be friends.
Why? She said... The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that.
Who gave you the Stellaron? Come on, give us a little bit more. Give us a little bit more.
Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise.
Vantilia? Who the fuck is Vantilia?
You, Lord Ravager.
Who the fuck is Lord Ravager?
Now,
Ravager?
quickly.
Little pawn.
I fucking
Must
knew
you
it!
force me to
I
intervene
fucking
directly?
knew it!
I'm loath
I
to
fucking
flout
called
my
it. I
philosophy
fucking
of
called it.
destruction.
Back when the Ambrosial Arbor first got revived, I was like, she's fucking sus. She fucking hates our guts, man.
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can still listen.
self-destruction.
What the fuck?
Miss Tingyun!
Huh? Huh?
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Fantilia.
What?
I have come with a single purpose.
Is
to
Tingyun
set in
dead?
motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Oh, she snapped her neck, dude!
Tingyun is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
Keep calm, all of you. This is a
Oh, yeah,
formidable
you're right. She's
enemy.
fine. She's my party. Yeah,
We
she's
have to
good.
stay
She's
together.
alive. See, yeah, she's... she's fine. Yeah, totally. Yeah, uh-huh. Woo! Whew. Dodged one. Dodged a bullet there. That's crazy. What the fuck, dude?
Here!
Oh my god! What just fucking happened?
I want to protect everyone too.
So, was she possessed? Was the Tingyun that we were talking to not Tingyun at all? God, that animation
Target threat index
chills,
lowered.
dude. Holy
Hide.
shit! When her eyes went like psychotic. Oh my god!
Let's be friends.
Oh, that was crazy!
Yeah!
I'm okay.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou.
Zephyro and Selenova.
They have no qualms about dealing out
Who
destruction.
the fuck are
by
Zephyro and Selen? Who? There are so many new names being
Since
introduced.
that stubborn
What?
general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
Nanook can pull
There's no
out.
time to lose. Here, this thunder.
Damn, Nanook got mad Riz. That's crazy.
You're annoying!
To be fair, looking like that,
Hold on a second. Are
makes
you
sense.
really saying that Miss Tingyun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
Mr. Yang.
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook.
7?
And finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals.
7?
She's led countless souls down
How
the
much
dark
more do they
and
have planned
hopeless
out for this
path.
game? Holy shit. 7?
Meaning that Tingyun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Tingyun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Tingyun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
That is to say, Tingyun.
You're saying that the real Tingyun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Tingyun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter.
Imposter?
Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Tingyun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Tingyun's remains behind as
Oh my god!
a display of power?
Elle, you're so right! I've never received a text from her. You're so right. Oh my god, the signs were there.
I believe this to be Fantilia's goal. To sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen, planting a Stellaron in the Luofu, all part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction.
We don't get the whatchamacallit, the casual like daily text from Tingyun. She's only ever texted us for lore purposes, like for story purposes.
Fantilia is aiming for the ambrosial arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her.
Oh my god, I actually commented on that back when I figured out that you had to have the character for the character to text you. Cause I was like, huh, that's weird. I have Tingyun at E6, but she's never texted me before. And I was like, it's nothing. It's probably just a glitch or something. No, it makes so much more sense now. It makes so much more sense now.
We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The ambrosial arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
Wait, hold on. Before we leave, can we talk to these guys?
That imposter has
Imposter.
the audacity.